Hi. This is Reportator, and now I am starting the series of videos about the tourism in the world of Second Life. Today we'll see a unique place in the SL and even travel back in time. We will visit Paris in 1900, that's why I'm wearing this hat. Look, that's pretty cool, isn't it? And it is free. You will find all the links below. Well, it's time to go. Eiffel Tower. A place everyone wants to visit in Paris. Second Life travelers find absolutely no crowds. This is the main advantage of the Paris in a virtual world. The cozy cafe is located right under the Eiffel Tower. Here you can relax and enjoy the view. You can go up the Eiffel Tower using the lift. Be assured, you will stumble across something interesting along the way. Historical photos, interesting facts and information, unfortunately mostly in French. On the top you can look through the spyglass to see Paris in 1900. There are two ways you could go down. You can use a free parachute or you can make a trip over the roofs of Paris with a crazy zipline. Nearby the tower you will see the Arc de Triomphe. This is another great location to snap some pictures for your photo book. Now we will go up the Champs-Élysées. The Champs-Élysées is perhaps the most famous shopping street in Paris. Here we can feel early 20th century atmosphere. You will see old vintage cars and people wearing Edwardian era style clothing. The street will bring you straight to Notre Dame Cathedral. The Notre Dame might be the most famous of the Gothic cathedrals of the Middle Ages. Notre Dame Cathedral is also known throughout the world because of the story written by the French author Victor Hugo, called Notre Dame de Paris. The gypsy Esmeralda is still dancing on the square. There is so much to see inside. There is a special aura of peace and tranquility. The stained glass windows of the Notre Dame are very beautiful. By the way, the cathedral is available for weddings. Paris in the SL has a pretty big area. If you get tired of walking, you can hail a taxi, jump on the metro, or hop on a tram. You will find taxis waiting at the main locations. When you sit down, a menu will appear and you will be able to specify the destination. Another form of transport is the metro with carriages appearing roughly every 5 minutes. There are a few stations along important touristic objectives. Also you can find a tram that circles across all the city. Now we're going to enjoy a grand view of Paris from the grandeur Ferris wheel. It was the tallest wheel in the world at the time of its opening. The Ferris wheel is located directly in front of the Galerie des Machines. The Galerie des Machines was one of the most famous buildings of the 19th century. The huge pavilion was made of iron, steel and glass. The gallery regularly provides program of exhibitions and events. Don't be lazy and climb up the stairs on the top floor. You'll find an amazingly beautiful and interesting place, especially for steampunk fans. We are about to enter the Louvre, one of the largest and most visited museum in the world. The museum is much smaller in the virtual world of Second Life. However, here you can see the most famous paintings in the world and enjoy the art. You can get information about each exhibit using the special HUD. You can switch the language to English or French. As a souvenir, you can take one of the free still lifes. You will not regret visiting this place. Theater and literature fans may want to visit the Theater Sarah Bernhardt, named in honor of the famous French actress, and the Victor Hugo's House Museum, devoted to the life and work of the great man. In the SLS in the reality Paris filled with art galleries, boutiques and cafes. Many art galleries host regular exhibitions and public events. Artists from all over the world are welcome here. If you want to add some extra fun to your visit, take a ride on a wooden horse. Paris carousels are a source of delight and fills every photo with bright colors. If you like horror, underneath the city lies a chamber of darkness and death. The Paris Catacombs are one of the city's popular attractions. There's a raft inside the catacombs to take you on a tour. It's time to say some words about the bohemian nightlife of Paris 1900. In the early 20th century, cabaret was a huge part of the nightlife in Paris. Originally, cabarets were places where people could sit, drink, sometimes eat, and watch performances. Moulin Rouge is the most famous cabaret of Paris and birthplace of the can-can dance. Exotic reputation was fueled further by the addition of a giant wooden elephant in 1900 that featured a room in its belly for intimate dances. Paris in the Second Life is an impressive place. If you want to take home the real piece of Paris, you can find the market stalls with souvenirs on the streets. All items are cheap and low in impact. Thank you for walking with me. I hope you like my video. Feel free to leave your comments and subscribe to my channel. That's all folks. Bye.